do not tolerate shit from men ever, please.
Go to lunch in the Jewish community. I won't tell on the bros with immunity. Man, beat them, that shit ain't gonna ruin.
Hey guys, welcome to a new YouTube video. I actually have to go run some errands. I just got the new MacBook. I traded in my MacBook Air and I got the MacBook Pro. Somebody pointed out that the black MacBooks tend to like leave some fingerprints, and now I'm actually realizing I have extreme OCD, and I just ordered a case from Amazon, and now people say that you aren't supposed to put some cases. I was gonna get the silver and I was so determined to get the silver, but I feel like the MacBook Pro in this color just gave like pro. And even though I didn't want something different, because all of my computers have always been like space gray, midnight, or in this is space black. I was having a bit of issues editing on my MacBook Air because I don't know, for some reason each time I uploaded some videos on CapCut or on iMovie, it literally lagged. So I'm hoping that this one works a little bit faster to edit these videos, because I really need something that's not gonna like affect my patience. Yesterday is when I got the MacBook, and I got the AirPods that came with the MacBook. I think that's when you're like a college student, you're able to get the discount, and since I'm still continuing my studies, I qualified for discount. But I don't want to like to see if there's a possibility I can return it and get the actual Pros, just because I'm like, dude, it's only like an $80 difference, I could just get it. But what doesn't make sense is that when I look at Best Buy, it says that it's on sale for $169, and at the Apple Store they sell it for $249, which I understand because I know the Apple Store just like sells things for retail. I kind of want to go to Sephora and get the Huda Beauty primer to see how it works, and then I want to go to Lululemon to see if I can find the camo Define jacket. So hopefully I can find it. I have to leave at 3 and it's currently 2:23, so I have about 35 minutes to get ready. Little life update. It's already August 1st and I'm gonna move in at the end of August to my new apartment with my boyfriend. I feel like at first it's just really exciting to know that there's gonna be new beginnings in my life and that I'm gonna finally start my life, you know, more independently with my boyfriend, because I feel like, you know, growing up, I feel like it's always been such a dream of mine to kind of just become independent as I get older. But I feel like recently I've been having just like breakfast with my parents. Each time my mom comes from for the gym, I always join her for some breakfast. And today was such a bittersweet feeling that we had breakfast, and I'm like, damn, like I'm gonna move. Things aren't really gonna be the same, even though like I'm gonna like still be close to them, but just things are not gonna be the same. Like I was like, I low-key don't want to move, but I have to, because we have to have our own space, especially for the baby. And do I want to move, guys? Even though at the same time I do want it, because I'm gonna have my own space, I'm gonna be with my boyfriend, we're gonna sleep together. Every time I think about it, it just makes me want to cry. But I feel like life is life, and eventually I feel like it'll get better. I feel like in the beginning it's gonna be really hard to get used to the new chapter, but it's like, aside from the moving thing, I don't know if I want to have a baby shower, because we're gonna move. So we're literally on to the moving things this whole entire month. Obviously we don't have to have everything at once, but I'm somebody who has extreme OCD, that I want everything to be done on this day because we need it on this day, and I can't sleep because I know that something's missing and that I need it. So it's just really like, ugh. I mean, I did buy a lot of things last month. I bought like pots, I bought pans, I bought a new blender, like just things like that, little things like that. We still need a few things, but there's little things. So it's like, you know, I feel like at this point it's just like survivable. And if anything, and if I feel sad, I feel depressed, I can just come to my parents' house whenever, because I told them that this room is gonna be my room regardless of anything. Like, this room's not going anywhere, okay? But even if I want to come here to take a nap, like I'll come here and take a nap. I feel like I don't know if I really want one, you know, like even though this is my first baby, this is why the reason why I'm so encouraged to do it, because it's so special. Even my mom said, like, how are you not gonna have a baby shower? This is your first baby. Life be lifing. And I'm actually studying to get my real estate license too. So I'm so overwhelmed with a lot of things. I still need to finish a few classes from my actual university, and then I have to study for this real estate. So it's just a lot of things. Like, real estate is an industry that my boyfriend is actually working on. So worst case scenario, my business degree doesn't work out, I'm able to help him, and I have somebody to help me. Because at first I'm scared to even like try real estate because of all of the contracts. Like, I'm just scared to get sued. He knows because he sold houses already. So it's like I have somebody to rely on just in case. And if I do close on a house one day, like, he's able to help me with all the paperwork and just help me with everything. So I feel like that's the nice part about it, is that I have somebody who's in the industry and is able to help me. At the end of the day, it's like I want to get as much education as I need, because I feel like we live in a life where you have to put yourself out there. You have to just work hard, because honey, things can literally change in a matter of seconds. So I have the Osmo Pocket, right? Am I the only one who thinks that the only thing that sucks about this camera is the battery? Because each time that I record a few minutes of the videos, I feel like the battery just kind of drains itself. The one that I had, my boyfriend gave it to me, and I'm so grateful for him. Always gone out his way to actually help me, especially when it comes to my education. He's always been there for me, always been there to support me. You know, each time I'm actually stressing about a test or a quiz, he's always been the type to actually calm me down and assure me that everything's gonna be fine. Always remind me that like everything's gonna be okay. So I feel like he's such a great support system, especially, you know, dealing with people who deal with anxiety like me. It can be hard because I just kind of have like random outbursts of like anxiety or just madness or just stress, and it's kind of like frustrating, you know. It's important that you guys really do find yourself somebody that will give you that peace of mind, who will ease your anxiety. Somebody over here is making you feel like shit because you're anxious or because you're stressing out or because you're like not having it today, then they're not worth it. And there's somebody who's willing to give you that peace of mind. So do not tolerate shit from men ever, please. Guys, I'm Peruvian, and I just realized that there's this local Peruvian food that just opened nearby me. My mom went today, but she didn't read that it was only open from Tuesdays to Saturdays. So she's kind of pressed, but I was like, girl, like, how do you not know? I don't know what type of makeup I want to do today. I haven't used this one. I only used this foundation once. This is the Hourglass SPF 30 foundation. And I feel like I've only used it once. I don't know why I'm not using SPF foundation during the freaking summer and buying shit just because of my overconsumption freaking problem. I actually got the Dyson. It's literally here. I was contemplating on returning it, but each time that I use it, it just reminds me on why it does such a great job and why it's actually so expensive. Let's see how this blends again, because I don't remember how it looked on my skin. Honestly, like, I'm trying to get ideas from a lot of YouTubers to see, like, you know, the type of content that they give. I feel like for me, my content tends to be a little boring because I don't know, I just kind of like record myself talking and yapping, and each time I said I'm gonna go do something, I never end up recording because I get so shy in public. I think that I'm just gonna start recording with my phone first so I can kind of get used to like recording in public. I feel like this whole content creation thing, I always do it because I feel like I've always enjoyed it. I've never done it because I felt like I want to blow up. I mean, blowing up and growing a channel and growing an audience is like obviously like the whole point, because it's like you meet people, you really just bring videos to people who enjoy your content. I feel like that's pretty much the whole point. But also, like, doing this, it's like because you truly enjoy it. Like, ever since I was little, like, I've always enjoyed just editing videos, recording, blogging, just buying things. And now that like I grow up and actually have the opportunity to buy these things, it just feels so amazing and it feels like so rewarding. Fall is coming up and I'm literally never been so excited. I'm gonna have a fall baby, so it's like we're still summer though, but just knowing that we're getting to like the August and then we're getting to the burr months and then I'm gonna have my baby, it just feels so surreal. But yes, feeling, honestly, I've been so nostalgic about school, even though it feels so good to literally like be out and not having to be in person. I feel like for people who are in college, you guys are gonna literally miss getting there, your daily coffee, your little runs, the breeze of the winter. Not the heavy winters, because that's one thing I don't miss. I don't miss the winters because I had to walk from the train station all the way to my campus. That's one thing I wouldn't miss, but I feel like just the whole feeling of it. But obviously it's subjective because everybody has their own experiences. I don't want to just generalize Mike's college experience because I know it varies. But I'm gonna definitely miss it, and I feel like looking now that fall is happening again, I'm just like, damn, like next month is where I would actually start school. But I'll be back, even though I know when I'm back I'm gonna be stressing about assignments and everything. I get my hair done this month, but I canceled on the girl just because, like, again, with the whole moving thing, I need to save as much money. I still get my lashes done, I still get my nails done, and that's already expensive. I still get my wax done, that's expensive. It just all adds up, so I have to be really mindful of that. I have to start saving up money and being mindful of my spending. But there's this girl that I literally follow. Let me show you.
It's trend going around.
And I feel like I love that, especially it's so perfect for the fall. But I'm just like, what the hell? I already dyed my hair a few times, so it's like, I mean, I only dyed it once, but I don't want to kind of dye it again because, you know, supposedly there are risks. I mean, it isn't bad to dye your hair, but like all the time there's like unknown risk. But like, I just hate that over here the back is just so dark, and then in the front is where like the actual color is. That's what I kind of dislike about my hair. So that's why I kind of just want to do one color, because it just gives me extreme OCD again. I used this Dior lip liner in a minute, and I love how it applies so easily. Now I'm kind of tempted to go and see if I can other shades. So cute. But yes, guys, I'm gonna actually start changing so my boyfriend can just pick me up, and then we're gonna be on our way to the shopping center. I don't even know if it's considered to be a mall, but it's still like a shopping center, you know, because it's not like whatever, y'all. I'm stressing about this too much. Show you guys the fit real quick. It's just this top from Aritzia, these leggings from Aritzia. I feel like they're really cute. Here's the belly bump. I feel like I'm popping out every single day. Guys, I'll just record when I'm there. Hopefully I can able to get some footage, but yes, I'll see y'all soon. Hey guys, so this is how the makeup actually came out looking. I feel like I actually do like it. I'm telling you, sometimes that camera does not give me justice because it doesn't really like enhance or like point out my contour and my blush, but I feel like this makeup is actually really cute. I really do recommend that Hourglass foundation, and I really like it because it's perfect for the summer, just because it has SPF 30. Like, you want to make sure that you got some type of sunscreen on your face, you know.
We're on our way to,
we're gonna go to I already told you guys, but we're gonna go to the Apple store to see if I can return that case, and then I'm gonna see if I can return the headphones. And then I'm gonna go probably around Sephora because I want to get the Huda Beauty primer, and then I want to go to Lululemon to see if I can find that sweater. I guess I'm not saying that I'm gonna buy anything because I know he's already shaking, but the elevator doesn't work, y'all. What does? Guys, I kind of want to try this primer so bad, but I already got the Huda Beauty one, so I don't know. Sorry, shit. So I don't even know if it's worth tweaking that. Guys, this smells so fucking good. I'm actually gonna get it. Okay, guys, I'm still here. Literally, Lululemon had absolutely anything. Literally, they had the most basic. Yeah, they are called the fine jackets ever. Literally, the one that I wanted was not in stock. So, and we went to the Apple store to see if I can return the AirPods, and they told me how to bring my whole MacBook in order to return, which I get because, I mean, we bought it all together, so it makes a lot of sense. But then I actually got the Easy Blur by Huda Beauty, so that's good. We're gonna hear, I don't know what we should do right now. I don't know, we should go get some, look at furniture or something. Okay guys, really quick haul. So these are the AirPods that came with my MacBook. What's up with the lighting? Honey bunch. Okay, period. So these are the AirPods that came with my MacBook. Since I couldn't return it, they told me I can, but I gotta bring back my MacBook, which I'm not gonna do because I already like spent a lot with that MacBook, and I kind of, if I bring my MacBook and I still kind of stress about it, it's like a sign that I shouldn't spend those $80, okay? Went to Sephora and I got the Huda Beauty Easy Blur primer. I finally got this, and guys, I actually managed to like record and store it, even though like I barely got footage. But I actually, you know, that's kind of a step to accomplishing my shyness, to like start recording in public, because I get super shy and I feel like people are gonna judge. They're gonna be like, girl, what is this girl do? She's supposed to be an influencer or something. We're gonna go try to see if we can find, actually hunt for furniture, because we're not gonna buy anything right now. So just to see like,
well, maybe
to see what we want. You know, it doesn't our business there, but we don't know if we should open a Target credit card, because since we're gonna start moving, we kind of want to find things. But I feel like, I don't know if it's worth it to actually get a Target credit card, or to look for a separate credit card to just dedicate our movie things for that, you know, because there's some credit cards that do offer like 0%, and Target might offer like 26% APR. So that's why, like, you never know. We're here, y'all. I really like this bed frame here. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's the perfect size. I really like something like this, but yeah, like something like that. It's not, honestly, guys, we're actually shocked at the price, because we thought it was gonna be like 2,000 or something, but honestly, it's not bad. And this is a queen. I thought it was a king. This is another option. I actually like the canopy bed better.
Really?
Guys, I don't know why, but I really do not like this type of style. Looks too traditional. It's like, no.